let's move on to
something
that isn't terrible, right?
You know it's not terrible? Can I give you some good news?
What's the good news?
The Dallas Cowboys won.
In convincing fashion.
And I won in my fantasy league again.
Nice,
This is 2 weeks in a row. I just did the impossible. The Cowboys won, and I won in my fantasy league.
So what's your record now, Jim?
4-6. So as I said, it's a rare occurrence, especially for these two stars to align on the same day. What a day! Oh, what a day! Incredible, actually, like you said, in very nice, convincing fashion. The Cowboys beat the Buffalo Bills 44-7, almost getting to the 52-12 or 52-17. What was it that they beat the Bills back in the 90s? One of those Super Bowls when they blew them out. Very reminiscent of that. Romo looked great. I had Laurent Robinson on my team, on my fantasy team. He had 22 or 23 points. I mean, the guy just went off 50-some-odd yard catch for a touchdown. He doesn't look like a number 3. He looks like a solid number 2 receiver. Watch out, Miles Austin. I don't know if we have room for Miles Austin when he gets back. Who needs him?
Romo looked really good too. He had 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions.
No interceptions, 3 touchdowns, and continued dominance by Demarco Murray.
Yeah, Murray
had a touchdown,
really
had 120, 30 yards.
I think what was Romo? I think it was 23 of 26, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo. Woo. Just was not missing.
The defense really stepped up too. Newman had 2 interceptions, ran 1 back.
They had a sack fumble recovery. It wasn't a sack fumble, but it was a fumble recovery.
The last four series for Buffalo resulted in a turnover. So
wow.
Yeah, they were definitely struggling last night.
Yeah. What's his name? Who's their quarterback?
Fitzpatrick.
He completely melted down.
Yeah.
I love anybody who will grow a big ass mountain man beard, but listen, it's just like Jake the Snake. You grow that beard out. Jake the Snake in Denver, not Jake the Snake the wrestler.
Okay. Yeah, Plummer's gone.
He's gone. But when he went to Denver, he grew out the big mountain man beard.
Yeah.
And gave him some manly credibility, but the stats and the games and the wins just weren't there.
Is he growing out the beard for Movember, Fitzpatrick? Have you heard of Movember? That seems to be the new hit craze.
That's the very chic thing to do right now. Grow out your mustache for Movember. How is that? It's Movember just because mustache?
I'm not sure exactly what they're referring to with the Mo.
Yeah, I don't care about these campaigns for cancer.
Right. You grow it out to support testicular cancer, something like that.
No desire. Listen, how much money have we thrown at cancer research? How much money have we campaign for every single year, and the NFL gets to wear their paint. It's becoming this fun thing to do.
Right.
It's not a cool thing to do, guys. We're trying to end cancer. Like, let's end the fucking cancer and stop. They don't want to solve cancer. They want to keep having these things every year. You know what I mean? Let's stop doing that. How about we spend a little bit less money trying to make sure that we kill every Iranian, making sure that we destroy Libya, making sure that Afghanistan's never ever anything but a heroin factory. How about we spend a little bit of that money actually solving cancer? I think cancer's already been solved in the underground. They just don't want to tell you.
So you're that opinion?
I am.
So let me get your opinion here on these scores from this past weekend. Oakland beat San Diego 24-17.
Terrible. I have Phillip Rivers on my team. He was only a 21. I'm used to the days of Phillip Rivers when he was like a 30, 40 point scorer for me in fantasy.
What's going on with him this year, do you think?
He's...
I'm not sure what's up with him.
You see LT, LaDainian Tomlinson, calling him out?
Really?
Yeah, I said it. He's saying the same thing. I don't know what it is, but he's something's going on, like calling him out from the Jets.
Yeah, I'm sure he's sitting back laughing, but his quarterback over there isn't too much better.
Well, that's what they said. That's what the owner of the San Diego Chargers came out and said. It is hard to be the man on your team, but it's also a little bit harder whenever you used to be the man and it's not your team anymore. Kind of a direct shot at LT.
Yeah.
What was he over there talking shit for? He's not doing anything. He just got hurt. He just got hurt.
That sucks. Jacksonville beat Indianapolis, giving Indianapolis their 10th loss of the season.
Indy,
9th loss.
I heard I heard the rest of their schedule today. They could have a chance next week to win. They're playing a miserable team next week.
So you say if this happened next week, it's not going to happen for them?
Right. If they don't win next week, we're looking at the next Detroit Lions 0-16. And the big controversy is, are they going to draft their quarterback? next year
Or
with their
keep
first
Peyton,
pick.
or is Peyton going to be the guy?
Keep Peyton, but is
Yeah.
it time to draft a new quarterback?
I don't know.
With that number 1 pick? I think so.
I don't think Peyton's coming back, and if he does,
You don't think so?
He isn't going to be the same Peyton. New Orleans beat Atlanta on that. Did you see that overtime 4th down conversion controversy? They went for it.
I didn't. I only heard about this. What happened?
Yeah, Atlanta went for it on 4th down on their own 20, and they missed it, giving New Orleans pretty much the overtime win.
Whoop.
Houston dismantled Tampa Bay, beating them 37-9. Do you think Houston's for real, or are they gonna have?
They're never for real. Houston sucks.
I saw today that Schaub hurt his foot in that game. He's gonna be out indefinitely.
I hurt my foot in the game.
I think they're gonna go with Leonard. I guess I think Leonard's their backup.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So Tampa Bay destroyed by Houston. Pittsburgh beat Cincinnati. It's 24-17.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's on a roll. Anyone in their division, they're putting on notice. That's what they always do. Pittsburgh, listen.
Tennessee destroyed Carolina 30-3.
Cam Newton, where'd all that hype go?
Yeah. Arizona lost.
Woo!
Actually, they beat
didn't.
Philadelphia.
No, they didn't with their horrible backup.
What's that guy's name? Do you even know his name?
Nobody knows his name.
No,
Mr. No Name came in there. Mr. Anonymous, more anonymous than the hacker group, came in there and into Philadelphia and did what the Cowboys, the exact opposite of what the Cowboys tried to do.
Yeah, I think there was some. They're accusing Philadelphia of being a 4th quarter meltdown team. I think they had a lead and they melted down
a couple times lately.
Yeah,
in the 4th quarter with a lead.
Apparently, Vic had a couple of broken ribs or some ribs hurt in that game. So
did Tony Romo. What did he do? He came back and he won, baby.
That's right. Denver with Tim Tebow beat Kansas City 17-10. You see, Tim Tebow completed 2 passes in that game.
Hey,
and
with the power of Jesus, all you need is 2 passes.
I guess so. Of course, Dallas destroyed.
Hold on, that was a real shitty game. Both those 2 teams, they had way under 100 yards passing. Matt Castle got benched.
They benched him.
They benched him
after trading that draft pick to New England for him. This guy's already on the bench.
I can imagine being a fan.
I was
of
a big Matt Castle fan too.
Yeah, he did well the last year or 2. Where'd that go?
He destroyed it in New England, took him to the playoffs. St. Louis beat Cleveland by a point. I saw Cleveland miss the last-second field goal. Washington lost to Miami. Miami seems to have really come on in the past few games. I think they're giving the ball more to Reggie Bush, so that seems to be helping them out. Baltimore lost to Seattle. Marshawn Lynch tore it up on my fantasy bench again this weekend. Had 135 yards and 20 carries. So Lynch seems to be the real deal. I'll be starting next week. The Giants lost to San Francisco. So that was good to see for the NFC East. Detroit lost to Chicago. Detroit had 6 turnovers. Looks like Stafford had a tough day. It wasn't Stafford. I think it was a couple of fumbles. So and last night New England beat the Jets. New England had a little bit of a coming out party on offense. Brady became the Brady of old last night. Did you watch any of that game?
I did because I have Wes Welker and Aaron Hernandez on my team.
Yeah, and Hernandez really tore it up. I think it was Gronkowski.
Tore it up, unfortunately.
So there
you have it for everybody who gets their NFL news solely from Mind Control.
That's right. We
now
broke
you're
it down
fully
for
informed.
You. Who's gonna win tonight? Minnesota or Green Bay?
I didn't even know they were playing.
Yeah.
How about Cain Velasquez getting knocked out by Junior Dos Santos?
I think nobody saw that coming. Everyone thought that Cain was going to retain the belt. You said he wasn't a one-pump chump, but kind of showed himself for what he was on Saturday.
Man,
people said that there may have been a lot of pressure on him with the Fox show.
May have been, you think? Oh my God, I couldn't imagine having to be one of those 2 guys going in there. But they had both be extremely nervous, extremely pressure-packed. But all you got to do is go in there and fight for your life. Junior Dos Santos, that's what he does best.
That's what he did.
2 guys undefeated. Somebody had to go down. I knew somebody. You had to know somebody was getting knocked out.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going past the first round. This was exactly what I thought it was going to be. Any fan who's dumb enough to complain about this, I don't think we should complain that the fight was so short. I think we should complain that they wasted an hour of our time to show us 1 minute of fighting. You know, UFC on Fox, watch 1 minute of fighting. They should have had highlights of the event, not just put it on. Sure, show it on Facebook. Give us some highlights on Fox. I mean, what the hell?
Fox said they wanted to present the fight like in the old school boxing style, but we see where boxing is right now. I don't know why you'd want to go back to the boxing style. UFC kind of blazed the trail as far as fighting sports in the past few years.
I heard a rumor that Pacquiao Mayweather was signed for
No.
Cinco de Mayo of next
No.
year?
Is that happening for real?
I don't know. I'm just saying I heard the rumor. I don't know if that's true.
I haven't heard that.
I heard it was going to be $50 million payday for the both of them.
It's not too bad.
And $70 on pay-per-view. 80 if you wanted in HD.
Ouch, ouch. Hey, you know, you can always stream that for free instead of paying the $70, you know, paying.
Well, these aren't
charge.
the old days. I mean, where assholes really did spend the money for pay-per-view like that. I think nowadays everybody goes out to the bar. They go out to movie theaters. Apparently, even host these things. I mean,
yeah.
Trust me, there's cheaper ways to do it.
Yeah. So after the fight, Dana was telling everybody, you know, stop complaining. You should be happy you got this fight for free. You know, this is what it is. So, I don't know. I think they should have put on the Henderson Guida fight before the Kane fight, but because they spent 40 minutes of hype. You know, they spent 40 minutes hyping up this fight that ended up going, ending in 30 seconds or 86 seconds or however long it took. So.
Poor Kane had to lose in front of all the Mexicans in California.
Yeah. He came out to some Tejano music and had brown pride tattooed on his chest.
Yeah.
Had the Mexican flags on his gloves.
Yep.
And yeah.
How'd that work out for him?
Not too well. Not too well. Do you want to go over the NFL standings and make some playoff predictions here?
Oh my God, no.
Okay. I will say though that the Cowboys are going to make the playoffs.
I will just say the Cowboys will win the Super Bowl.
You're picking the Cowboys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It'll be the Cowboys versus the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl.
Nice.
That's my prediction.
If only it could have been at Texas Stadium, but you can't get everything you
That
want.
would have been terrible.
Yeah. So nothing else really happened in sports this week. I guess that's all the major news. Did you hear about the lockout stuff today? Came out that the players are refusing the agreement. The players said it's not going to happen.
Good.
They're filing suit against the NBA saying that unlawful working environment or something like that. So
here's my idea. Let's create a viewers association that also debates or convenes with the player association and the owners, and we fight for the rights to get both of them to take less money so that we can pay less for ticket prices, so that we can pay less for parking, so that we can pay less for these $8 hot dogs. This is ridiculous. We got millionaires fighting millionaires over millions, and the people have to sit back and watch, and we're the ones who suffer. Reminds me of the Democrats and the Republicans.
Yeah, just the way the world works, Jared.
Let's occupy Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Oh wait, they're not on strike. Let's occupy the American Airlines Center.
Yeah.
Reunion Arena, where have you been?
I guess that's not.
We upgraded that, sir.
Yeah. But there's hockey going on at least down at the AA.
Stars are tearing it up.
Yeah, they are.